Okay, so the game plan for today is taking off this turbo, taking this oil line off. I'm going to go ahead and make, go ahead and weld, I have these spacers, and I'm going to weld a rod from that spacer to another piece of scrap metal that this bolt's going to hold into. And same thing over here. There'll be another little metal spacer right here. Then a rod that's going to go to, not really quite sure right now, but it's going to attach somewhere on the engine with a piece of scrap metal. Reason why I want to do that is because the way this turbo is mounted, it fits in the Jeep. So I want to keep this this flange right here in the same spot. When I go do my exhaust, I'm going to go ahead and cut this pipe off, and I'm not going to use it anymore. So I'll cut that pipe off, and this flange will stay in place. I'm not doing welding to the flange. Maybe I will, I don't know yet. But anyways, so this flange could stay in place when I do my up pipe to it. So this would be probably another video, but I finally decided to go this way. So I cut this off of the exhaust, right where it connects to your exhaust manifold. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do 180 all the way up to here, come up a 90, then another 90 going that way, and I think about 45 going up to the turbo. It's my plan right now, but I need this flange in the same spot and not be moved when I do all that. Okay, so I got the turbo off now. This is one of the bolts that holds the turbo on. I'm just trying to reuse it, and I put this little piece of scrap in between the bolt and the flange, and I'm going to weld a rod from, let me see if I can do this, rod from there to a piece of metal right here, and the bolt's going to hold that piece of metal in there. Then pretty much the same thing for this side. What I'm going to do for that bolt, pretty much just like that, and that will hold it in place. And I'll probably go ahead and connect the two together, so it'd be one piece instead of two separate pieces. So let's get to that. So I'm going to go ahead and drill a hole in this piece right here. I'm going to cut it till it's smaller, but that's I'm going to weld a rod to here to there, and that will hold it in place. And the same thing for that bolt right there, this one here. And that's the two mounting points I'm going to connect them to. So let's get to it. Okay, so I went ahead and cut these pieces out, drilled a hole in them, cut them out, blah blah blah. Now, see how I'm going to put this one just like this, kind of level, and I'm going to go ahead, cut this rod here, and weld them together just like that, and same thing for this guy. Yeah, so I'm going to weld those together just like that, then one like that. Alright, let's get this started. Alright, so I'm going to mark this out, and cut it. So, marker. So I'm going to cut it long and size up. And I'm going to just make a mark like right here, so that I know the angle in a way. And I'm going to cut this one out first. Sweet. Okay, so got this uh, cut out. Got this piece cut out, put on an angle with the grinder, and now it's ready to be welded together right there. It sits flat on this flat plate, and now I could go ahead and weld it, but I'm going to go ahead and do this one and that one. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that on. Get that one done. Alright, so pretty much the same process. I'm going to go ahead and cut this, or cut it long, then trim it to size. Get all the angles. This angle would be kind of hard, but just have to play with it, I guess. Okay, sweet. Got it. So pretty much the same thing on the other side. Line it up just like that. Just make a guess how this line comes out like that. And this one probably doesn't come out just like that. possibly. Okay, so alright, so I got this all pretty much lined up now. So I got that one and I got this one done. Then I put another one in between these two, just like that. Then we'll weld them all together. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy, and I'm gonna cut it long like normal, just like that. And go ahead and cut this guy. Okay, here it is. Voila. Okay guys, so I got this all welded up. I've already cut that pipe off. Don't leave that for now, just like that. And I went through, I only put one bar in, but then I realized that this needs to be, this can't go up and down. So I put a second one on here, welded it up here, and put a hole for this bolt to go in. Now it won't move, so that's good. And here soon I'll be doing the exhaust manifold.